What is it for? What types of purchases?
A mortgage payment or gas, because if you don't do your debit on the gas, sometimes it'll take about 5 days, and then it'll show up. And you're like, oh, that's, yeah, you know, I thought I had $60 more than I did.
Forgot. Your husband paid something extra and you didn't realize you paid it, and so you go and buy something stupid, not knowing that you're close to your balance.
For me, it's the other day I set up an automatic bill pay with AT&T, and I've just opened a restaurant. I'm not the owner, but they hired me as a consultant, and they hired me on as general manager. And we've been extremely busy.
You have a busy life.
Yeah, very busy. It's a miracle I'm here. I've been working 80 hours a week.
You can see this as your relaxation.
No, this is great. This is great. And as a result, you know, even though all the staff is asking me for their paychecks, I forgot to get mine. And so it's already the 7th of the month, and I'm like, oh my God, I need a check. So I get my check, and I deposit it, but I deposit it 2 days after the fact that they did my ACH from AT&T. So I incurred a $29 overdraft, but my phone wasn't disconnected, and my internet's still on, and my satellite TV's still going, and all of that. So it's a benefit, and you know, truth be told, I'd rather pay the $29 overdraft than have to battle with AT&T and you know this and that, and then it's then it's a $25 fee for NSF, et cetera, et cetera. So it has its benefits for sure. I don't really like to use it, but it's there in case of emergency.
Okay.
When I started with IBC, it was only $300 overdraft limit. Then it jumped to $500 for me. Right now I'm at $1,000 overdraft limit. So, and I've had to use it up to $800 overdraft. And like she said, I mean, it's been a friend. It just gets you out of binds that nobody else is going to help you.
Is it kind of big?
Bank of America's charges are outrageous.
Yeah,
and where those charges are going are not just going to free checking. Where IBC is more set up to where you can see how much more we get for whatever our overdrafts are.
That's right.
Okay? And where our money is actually going. Where with Bank of America, they close early on a Friday. Okay, you go through a drive-through.
They did like in the 70s.
Right, see, but when I call IBC, all my services that the overdrafts are going to, guess what? Are more, we're getting actually more at IBC than what we've ever gotten at any other bank. With our fees even being less than any other bank.
They do so much for the customer.
And it's more customer oriented.
As long as it's disclosed that this is the fee, then that's it. If you're willing to take that fee and pay the price, so be it.
That was a point in my life when I was a single mom, and I depended on that. I really depended on it. And of course, at the end of the year, you see it's a win-win situation because the bank helped me and I helped the bank, because at the end of the year, you saw how much you paid in overdraft charges, which is, at one point, like I said, it was my best friend. It was over $2,000, and then my husband, I mean, when he saw the bank statement, he was like, how did, I said, because when I was a single mom and I didn't really have the resources, my pride, I didn't want to ask nobody, but I depended on my overdraft. And I knowing that my check was my payroll check was going to be deposited, I was going to pay them back. But now, limiting, yes, it'll teach us to be a little bit more responsible. But sadly to say, there's a lot of people that really depend on it.
You've reached your limit on overdrafts, you have no money, and you have to make an emergency purchase. Without overdraft, right, what do you do?
Family and friends.
Yeah.
Ask family and friends?
I don't know to go past that.
Take out a loan? Like what kind of loan?
Just a loan from a bank.
Okay. And you all are not being very creative. Come on, you need that money. You've got to make an emergency purchase.
Job. Yeah.
Get a part-time job.
Sell stuff.
Auto title.
Sell stuff. Where would you sell stuff?
Pawn shop. Sometimes that's the best way. Clear out clutter out of the house.
How about a payday loan? Has anyone ever done a payday loan?
The interest on those are up ridiculous, like 700%.
700?
Yes.
I should be in that business.
Yeah, I'm
700%.
serious.
So payday loan's not an option.
Well, I've had to get one before, and yeah, but it's not a good option.
I would see if I had enough on my credit cards, and if not, then go to family.
Well, I guess you can do a payday loan. I've done one through my 401k and
For a loan, yeah.
done it that way.
Go to a family member,
Credit card, credit card,
family member.
a loan,
Savings.
savings,
Yes.
Well, depending on the hour of the day.
Credit card.
Credit card.
Yeah.
Parent bank.
parent bank. What if you were to apply for a loan?
If you can.
Depends
on what it
From my
I mean, if you
institution.
can't use a credit card, then I would think you wouldn't get approved for a loan either.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say, you know, if you're already, it's really hard to get approved for a loan.
I wrote, I'm happy with their ATM, there are no ATM fees. They need more branches, and I take advantage of their overdraft.
I think as long as the person is happy with the bank that they're using, if fees go up, it's not gonna make that big of an impact on them because of the customer service. And a lot of places don't have customer service. And that's one of my biggest things because that's what I work in. So if you're gonna be rude to me and I'm over the phone talking to you, you don't even know me, and I may have had a bad day too, but I'm not gonna take it out on you. So I think customer service has a big impact on anybody that's gonna.
It's a big word of mouth.